Okay, so we're just going to keep going all the way up the forehead like that.
Look down a little bit.
We're just going to push it down into the, all the way down like that. Okay, so up a little bit more.
You're out of the picture.
Where?
Perfect. Perfect. Right there.
Okay, so all the stuff that we just drained out of the head and all of this stuff here now is right here in the neck. So we're actually going to go ahead and push that down. It's much easier to do now because we've cleared all of this out of the way. Okay, so still got some stuff in here. And look, you can kind of see, can you turn your head a little bit? You can kind of see it. The little pocket of fluid right there. Let's try to get that out of there. Put it up underneath his ear. Go straight down. If that's a lot better. We're going to do it one more time. Up under his ear. Right up against his jaw. Straight down. Okay. So now we've done all of this up here. We did this point here, but we still need to do this sinus, and you can, as you can see, this is all kind of full of stuff. You can see it's puffy there. Your eyebrow shouldn't stick out like that. So we're just going to go very slowly right across the eyebrow. And we're going to push it down. Straight down into the ear. Show you again. And you want to do it a couple times anyway, to make sure, because some of it's, you always want to do it a couple times. Right down into the ear. Okay, so now look, this isn't even puffy anymore. This is flat now, except for right here. Right here is still a little puffy, so he still has some fluid there. So let's start right there and get behind it. Right down into the ear. Very nice. Now his eyebrow is nice and flat, and that's how you can tell. I mean, it's good that his eyebrow is flat, and he doesn't have that ridge anymore. But it's also a good way to tell that, you know, it's now his sinus is empty up there. It doesn't have all that fluid in it anymore. You can push it down with your finger too. Of course, it helps a little bit more when they don't scrunch up their face so much, but you know. Okay, so now that we're done with this up here and the eyebrow part, we're going to go right along the eye socket. Right along the eye socket. And if you feel, run your finger across along the eye socket, you're going to feel a bunch of bumps and knots. And those are what we want to get rid of. Okay, so we're going to go right along the inside of the eye socket. And you may even feel pop, pop, pop as you get to those knots and bumps. Push right on out. Keep going. If you're afraid to be that close to the eye, you probably need to take some precautions. Put your fingers there, cover the eye, and then do it so you know you're not going to slip and get too close. Push it right down in the ear. Excuse me. So then when we get done with that, see if we can see the difference. Turn your head towards me. I don't know if you can see the difference here. This is flat and not squishy. This is still very squishy and a ridge. So then we're going to do this part here. So the first thing we're going to do is the nose. Go up here, right, almost in the crease of the eye, but not. So like right there. We're just going to hold it there. The reason that we're going to do that is because if you feel all of this, you can see all of this is just full of stuff in here. Your nose is supposed to go straight down and out. It's not supposed to be pulled by your skin this way. So all of this is a good indicator that there's no crease here. If you can see, there's no crease here in the nose at all. The nose just kind of blends right into the face. There's no separation there. So this is all just stuff in there that needs to be pushed out and moved out. And we can definitely do that with the tuning fork. And usually I think I do this. So I do it barefoot. And again, you're going to kind of want to hold on to his, I don't know if you can see how I kind of brace the tuning fork up against the forehead like this with my fingers so I can use it, so I can swivel the tuning fork around anywhere I want it, and I have control over it. Spend a little time here. I'm going to put it right down in where we think the crease should be. Let's start over. We'll go back up here and do it again. I'll put a little pressure on what appears to be a bone. That hard protrusion sticking out right there. And you can feel that little protrusion right here. You're going to try to get under it. So when you get down to the bottom of it, kind of angle your fork up into it. Like I said, we're actually trying to get behind it and under it. You can see the crease appearing, just appearing there, where it was supposed to be anyway. You may even see the nose move. Like actually shift to a different position. Again, like I said, you're really going to spend some time here and get this stuff out of here. As you can see, his eye is starting to get the black and blue down through here around his eye, and that's because we're releasing all this pressure. You feel again? There's none here now. Still a little right in here, this area. So we're going to do that. Right up on the nostril and push a little. Should be able to feel that vibration in his cheek. I use my pinky to do that. Don't be afraid of the nostril. We can even push it shut with a tuning fork. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do it one more time, right up the nose. Now that we have a lot of that fluid out of there, let's go back over and put some more vibration in it. Okay, we get our gem foot back out. We're going to push all this down right into the ear like we did this up here. Start right here at this point. Just curve it on around.
Here in the bottom corner. Okay.
There. Good.
Yeah.
Drop it right down. Again, in the same spot. Should be easier this time. Shouldn't feel as much tension or as much resistance. Push it all the way out. Okay, do it again, only down a little further this time. Push it right over that little bump. Again, in the same spot. There should be less resistance, but still some probably. You can see it. You can see it right there going out. Okay, down a little bit further. You can kind of hold it. So if you hold it here, it'll sink. You can feel it sink down into the fluid and stuff, and then you can actually feel it pushing better. It will push easier if you do it that way. Still has some right through here, which we haven't pushed yet. We've done all this. We've done all of this up here, but we haven't done this right here, and you can feel the difference between the two. So let's do that bottom piece right here. You can see it right in here.